Pampers 3. Susie walked to the bus stop, her short skirt blew around in the breeze and showed off her diaper every now and then. Even standing still, it barely reached below her bottom. She noticed all the young females on the bus had similar skirts, and each had a diaper on underneath. When they sat down, unless they pressed their legs tight together, which was difficult with a diaper on, they displayed their underwear to everyone. Crossing your legs with a diaper on was impossible. Susie's morning passed uneventfully. The young females were no longer rushing out of the room, but simply wetting their diapers. Susie found her diaper was already wet at morning break, and by lunchtime she needed a change. As she was walking to the nurse's office, she felt a new sensation. Suddenly she spread her legs and pushed a big mass into the back of her diaper. She couldn't believe she'd done it, right there in the passageway where anyone could see. No warning, just the sudden urge to push, and it was done. She waddled on her way, trying not to push the mush around too much, but it spread around her bottom anyway, and she could begin to smell it as well. When she arrived at her destination, she had to wait for 2 other young females to be changed. She was slightly relieved to see that both had messed their diapers, and amazed when one started to wee during the change. The nurse took no notice, just held up her dirty diaper to catch it, before continuing. When it was Susie's turn, there were more young females waiting, and she hid her face as her bottom was cleaned. The nurse muttered something about the old Pampers smearing everything everywhere and reached over for a clean diaper. It was the same style as the one Susie had been put in that morning, but the back was thicker and stuck out more. When she left, Susie noticed the diaper pushed out her skirt more at the back, and the thicker underneath was making her waddle a little. Sirius reviewed data 4 days later. All the young females in the target age group were now in diapers all the time. However, there were some reports of young females below the age group of cohabiting. This went against the program, which called for 0 pregnancies in young females. Again, Sirius set up a new series of adverts. 1 year later. Sirius's task was complete. It was now an accepted fact in the UK that young females could not be toilet trained below a certain age, and would need diapers until then. They would also require help to change those diapers. Knickers no longer existed, unless you counted the pull-ups and training pants, which were marketed along with potties for the same age group. Jeans had disappeared, along with leggings. Young females now wore short skirts or short dresses, which often displayed their diapers. There were no female toilets anymore, and all public toilets had assisted changing rooms for females. It was a common sight to see a young female being changed in a park, or on the beach, and you would often see some using the potty by the side of the road. Of course, television reflected real life, which meant actresses who wanted to portray young females had to wear diapers. In the quest for realism, these had to be used on camera on occasion as well. The population thought nothing of these changes, which was just the way they were supposed to. Sirius whirred quietly in the darkness of OSS's basement. The program was incomplete. Those who left the UK did not continue to need diapers. That must be remedied. The computer tapped into franchise broadcasts from around the world, and began to download a new series of messages into them.